For some time now, we've tried to figure out some way that we could be in better touch with you.
And it's nice to be able to sit down and chat a little bit about some of the things going on.
It's going to be rather informal and a little bit disorganized.
So we'll try to keep it on that kind of an easygoing, informal basis.
And we hope that it will be useful in maintaining the kind of communication that you'd like to have.
Hi, I'm Doug DeVos.
And I'm Steve Van Andel.
And we want to welcome you to Open Meeting. Well, hi again, everyone, and welcome to Open Meeting. As you know, Open Meetings where Steve and I just get a chance to talk about the business with you. We've been focusing on young and active entrepreneurs as people kind of get started in the business. And, you know, there's a pretty interesting element of the report that we've done, the Amway Global Entrepreneurship Report, which was 50 countries, 50,000 people. We've been doing it for a number of years now, that identifies some pretty interesting trends that we want to go through. But there's two numbers that we want to start with first off, and we'll dive in here with the data. And the first one is 82. 82% of people under 35 years old are very positive towards entrepreneurship. The second one, 52, is that 52% of people under the age of 35 can imagine starting their own business. Pretty interesting stuff.
Great stuff. In fact, if you look at the trends on that too, even the 82%, it's been trending up over the last 4 or 5 years. Think of that number. 82% of the people under 35 really think that the idea of owning your own business is an idea that really intrigues them. They're interested. They're very interested in that.
And there's the next one at 52% represents that gap. And that's where we think in our business, in our business model with Amway, that we can help people fill that gap. That because fear or whatever, lack of access to capital or whatever they may think about holds them back. They like the idea, but they may not be able to imagine themselves starting it. And so that's where you come in, to be able to explain our business opportunity and maybe help somebody get a start.
Even the trends in some of the non-traditional careers, kind of like in the gig economy or different ways that people are looking at working today, they're changing. And if you look at over the last decade, it's just exploded in the non-traditional careers. That tells you a little bit about being an entrepreneur and what that means. It tells you a little bit about the Amway business too, and about the interest that people have in the Amway business.
And I think more and more people are open, and that's what we're seeing. So we present an opportunity certainly at Amway, but we're seeing that we're looking at an environment that's very positive, because a lot of people are looking for that sort of opportunity. It's become more and more mainstream to kind of put together different income sources, to move your work around your schedule, your opportunities, your ambitions, your goals, your dreams, where in years past, without the technology or without opportunities like Amway, it just wasn't as easy to be able to do.
And in years past, maybe you had to explain a little bit what an entrepreneur was. Yeah. But in today's environment, especially with the people under 35, they understand, they get it, they know what it is. And so I think we're situated very well for today's environment and for what people want today.
And if you look at Amway, we're wonderfully well positioned. Our industry's been growing, and to be able to be an industry leader growing into an environment that's positive, I think we're well positioned.
And the trends in direct selling show it too, because direct selling is growing as well. It just says that those non-traditional areas are of interest to people.
So as we've been talking about the data, it's fun to kind of see what's happening. We like to gather data. We like to challenge ourselves to learn as much as we can. But what are some of the takeaways that we get from 82 and 52 today?
You know, we recently were in Shanghai.
Yeah.
And in Shanghai, we did an excess event where there was a whole host of under 35 entrepreneurs there, and they were looking at creating motivation for themselves. They were getting excited about a great product that we have, the Excess Energy Drink. And to see the excitement that was in the room, it still was fun to see that in literally every culture.
The entrepreneurial spirit translates. And I think that can give everybody who's watching this the confidence to go forward and talk to somebody about your Amway business, about your goals and your dreams and your aspirations. You can be confident that you're not alone. Not only are we supporting you, but the environment is trending your way. So we hope that this is helpful for you to be able to take away some of this information and use it to move forward.